This is our final presentation, and this presentation is going to be presented by Carol Diaz and Santiago Rojas. This is the table of content, and in this part, we are going to explain uh, what topics we are going to put in the presentation. Okay, so in this part, we are going to explain the porter exam. In the first part, we have factors, condition, and we need to take into account that the department that produce more avocado are Tolima, Antioquia, Caldas, Santander, Bolívar, Cesar, Valle del Cauca, and Quindío, and they have around the 86% of the production in Colombia. And actually, we need to take into account that in Colombia, in all the territory, we have 15,000 producers in around 22,000 productive units in the country. And in these production units, we need to know that the 75% of the area planted in avocado correspond to different varieties like green skin, criollos, antillanos, and the remaining, that is the 25%, correspond to the Hass variety. Okay, so in the part of the demand condition, we need to know that uh, since 2005, the United States doubled the consumption of avocado, and according to the data provided by the Colombo American Chamber in 2016, we import around 1.9 million of dollars. According to the DANE, since 2019, um, we export around and increase the exportation in 50% and 41% since 2019. Okay, so basically in this part we are going to explain the related and support industry, and in the part of the support industry we have the packaging plants that prepare the product to make it ready to leave as an export product. And in Colombia, we have different plants. One is in La Tebaida, Quindío, and its name is Green Superfood. Okay, and related industry, we have the avocado oil industry. We need to know that the 3% of the production of avocado is not even suitable for human consumption. So, the plants that use this business model reuse and process the fruits that have not market, and which prevents the avocado from ending up as a waste. And in Colombia we have Innova Fruit, Junimar, Net Green International, Asepsias Laboratory, Morato Group, Grupo Empresarial Green Oil, Discomerlas SAS, among many others. Okay, so in this part of strategies, structure, and rival rise, first, we need to know that basically the 85% of the avocado that reach the American tables come from Mexico, Peru, and Chile. And also, we need to know that the strategies that are used in Colombia to export avocado, it's first the penetration of the American market, and this was achieved with a series of strategies based on the characteristic of the fruit and food product, taking like advantage of the healthy eating trend that has been instilled in that country, and also the alliances that Colombia are used. We actually made alliances with restaurants and supermarkets to offer avocados in preparations other than guacamole, so that less informed consumers we aware of the option available to them when acquiring the unprocessed fruit. Okay, so in this part of the government chance, we are going to explain basically what is doing the government, and in this case, the government is creating a program with Finagro that is a incentive to rural capitalization that provide credits to all the producers of avocado in Colombia, basically in Santander, in Tolima, and in Risaralda. And in part of chance, we need to take into account that all the phenomena such a phenomena del Niño, phenomena del Niña, and we need to take into account that this temperature affect the production of avocado, and Also, we need to take into account the TRM that affects the production chain. All the insecticides and import inputs for avocado production can generate a disadvantage for the producers of avocado.
Now we are going to talk about the barriers to trade, the tariffs and the quota. We have an MFN, which is the most favored nation. I'm talking about the specific tax, which is the tax that is defined by the quantity of this product. We have an 11.2 cents per kilogram. We also have ad valorem, which is a tax that is defined by the price of the product, and it's 4.55%. I'm talking about the preferential tax. We have that is 0% because the United States does not apply any trade on this product.
Okay, so in this part, we are going to divide in sanitary and technical barriers. So in the first part, we have labeling requirements that is in Title 21, packaging requirements that is in the Title 21, testing requirements that is in Title 21, certification requirement that is in the Title 7, inspection requirement that is in the Title 7, and traceability requirement that is in the Title 21 and Title 7. All of that regulation are going to be guided by the Authority of Food and Drug Administration, Department of Health and Human Service, and Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service, USDA. Okay, so in the part of technical barriers, we are going to divide in certification requirements that are in the Title 21, the packaging requirements that are in the Title 15 and the Title 21, and the testing requirement that is in the Title 21. And the authority that is going to guide this regulation is going to be Food and Drug Administration, Department of Health and Human Service, and National Institute of Standard and Technology.
In the voluntary standards, we have the program of BRCGS. Talking about the pillars, the issue that is more important for us as avocado producers is the quality of the product. And the standard that offers us this high percentage is this program of BRCGS, which is a protection program that has a focus on safety and quality certification. And in terms of the issues, also taking into account that we are avocado producers, food safety is the most important factor. And the BRCGS standard is the highest, where the aim is to show high standards of care and food safety. Taking into account that we are talking about the division of the food, the packaging, the store, the transportation, and the retail, in order to provide safe and high quality products for the final consumer, we have that the BRCGS program is the best option.
Okay, so the free trade agreement between Colombia and the United States entered into force of May 15 of 2012. The treaty seeks to eliminate or reduce tariff and non-tariff barriers to trade in goods and services in Colombia and in the United States, as well as to encourage the protection of intellectual property rights and promote bilateral investment. Some factors that we need to take in account in this trade is first the elimination of tariff, the market access for service, the intellectual property protection, the investment promotion, and the labor and environmental standards. But in fact, this treaty benefits many Colombian products. However, in the case of avocados, there is not preferential tariff, so it does not benefit much the export of avocados.
Talking about the rules of origin, first we have that the avocado is the product, and the code that we have is 080440. First, we have that Colombia and United States have an FTA between them, and the most favored nation of 5.01%. Talking about the rules of origin and the origin provisions, we have de minimis, accessories, spare parts, and tools, indirect material, direct transport, principle of territoriality, packaging, and sets. So we are going to focus on the direct transport, which is a provision that specifies that the origin of certain materials used in the production process should not be taken into account when determining the origin of this product. We also are going to talk about the principle of territoriality, stating that for the purpose of determining the origin of goods, all working and processes need to be carried out within the territory of this product, and also take into account the part of the agreements without the interruption. And also, we are going to talk about the packaging, where it clarifies whether should be accounted for the determining of this product.
Okay, so in this part, we are going to explain the part of the Incoterms related to our product, and we are going to explain why we choose the Incoterm to negotiate. So first of all, we are producers of avocados. So basically, we don't have knowledge in logistic or something like that to ship our product to the country that requires the product. So we will negotiate the FCA Incoterms, since we can only take care of the production, the packaging, and the shipment to the carrier. And in general terms, the FCA basically means that we as a seller must deliver the good, that in this case is the avocado, and this need to be ready for export at an agreed point specified in the sales contract. So this point can be a particular port or a space belonging the shipping line. Also, we need to take in account that we shall be responsible for all costs and risks arising from custom clearance. So the transfer of the risk, it's gonna start from us to the buyer occurs once the goods have been delivered to the agreed point. So yes, basically means that if we arrive with the product to the shipping line, we are going to trespass this risk to the customer that buy our product. And also we need to take in account the the responsibilities that we have with these Incoterms. So the first one is delivery of the goods and necessary documents, packing and crating, inland transportation in the country of origin, custom clearance at origins, and departure charge or origin charge. So basically, that's the responsibilities that we are going to have with this Incoterm.
In the logistic matters, we saw this topic in Spanish, so I'm going to change the language. Hablando de los pictogramas, pues tenemos tres principales para nuestro producto, que es el de proteger de la lluvia, mantener el empaque hacia arriba y proteger del sol. En cuanto al empaque, pues tenemos que es un empaque primario, ya que mantiene un contacto directo con el producto. A lo que nos lleva al embalaje, que en donde se habla que son cajas de cartón, en donde pues se manejan las frutas, las verduras frescas, que son pues el empaque primario para estos alimentos. Teniendo en cuenta el marcado, pues se debe tener la variedad del aguacate que se va a transportar, el país de origen y el país al que va, el peso de la caja, también el pictograma de frágil y los datos del producto en general. Hablando del tipo de carga, pues se tiene que es una carga general, puede ser tratada como unidad o como fraccionada o unitarizada según pues, la unión. Y en el tipo de transporte, este va a ser vía marítimo, en contenedor refrigerado y en un buque frigorífico. And finally, talking about the import or export regime, taking into account that is from Colombia to the United States. For Colombia, it's a definitive export, and for the United States, it's an ordinary import. Taking into account that this product is just going to be transported to other country and not modified. Thank you for your attention.